Crypto spam bots go silent as Musk promises to prosecute scammers. Some users in the crypto Twitter space are already reporting a reduction in the number of scam bots after Elon Musk's latest changes to the social media platform. Elon Musk's latest salvo in his war against crypto spam bots on Twitter appears to have made a real impact, with the crypto community reporting a vast reduction in the number of bots responding to their posts. In the 11th of December post, the Twitter CEO hinted that bots are in for a surprise tomorrow, and later explained that they found a small number of people behind a large number of bot troll accounts and the platform will be shutting down IP addresses of known bad actors. MrBeast is joining Fortnite with his own skins and a $1 million challenge. MrBeast, who recently became the most subscribed creator on YouTube, is the next person to join Fortnite's Icon series. The creator made a brief appearance in a trailer for Fortnite's newest season, and Epic Games is now confirming that not only will MrBeast be getting his own Fortnite skins, but also a MrBeast-themed in-game competition with a $1 million prize. Players will have to try and get the highest score they can on a custom-built island, and the player with the best 5 high scores will earn $1 million. The top 100,000 players will get a special in-game umbrella.
Apple will let its employees talk about discrimination and abuse. Apple will no longer bar employees from speaking out about workplace harassment and discrimination issues, as first reported by the Financial Times. The company shared the news following a review of Apple's non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, which previously excluded language surrounding the discussion of working conditions. Apple shareholders voted to approve the independent review in March after the company failed to make the suggested changes to its concealment clauses last year.
How to get AI manga filter on TikTok for anime effects. TikTok users are going crazy around an anime effects filter, called AI Manga, which lets them generate their Japanese animation-esque avatars. Find out how to get and use the AI Manga filter on TikTok to get anime effects for your videos. Artificial intelligence, AI, based filters are recently going viral on TikTok. Users really love it when technology makes them meet completely different versions of themselves. The latest trend is based on the same concept and is specifically more popular among anime fans. Previously, AI art and AI green screen filters were trending. More recently, MyHeritage's AI time machine tool went viral on TikTok as videos around the trend amassed millions of views.
Google's making code formatting a breeze in Docs. Google Docs is getting a new feature that will make it easier to show code in an easy-to-understand way. The company announced that it's adding code blocks to its smart canvas system, which will automatically add the proper spacing and color coding for a variety of programming languages, such as Python, C, and JavaScript. Before this, getting code to look nice in Google Docs required workarounds or add-ons, which weren't necessarily the most convenient. While that wasn't the end of the world, making sure code displays properly is important for documentation, and having different parts of the code display in different colors makes it much easier to read if there's more than a single line or two.
Apple's new whiteboard app gives you an up to 99 friends and infinite canvas. It's not every day that Apple releases a brand new app, but you'll likely notice a new icon in your library after updating to iOS and iPadOS 16.2 or macOS 13.1. On Tuesday, Apple launched the Freeform app, which its press release describes as an infinite canvas for creative brainstorming and collaboration. In short, it's a virtual whiteboard you can use with friends, so we tried it out to see how well it handled that task. Of course, Freeform also integrates with other Apple apps. The app has buttons that let you launch a discussion on what you're working on with other collaborators via iMessage or FaceTime. Resident Evil Village's VR mode will launch alongside Sony's PSVR 2 as a free update. Resident Evil Village's VR mode will be available on the PlayStation VR 2 the same date Sony's new VR hardware launches in February, Capcom announced on Wednesday. And even better, it's being added as a free update for owners of the game. You'll be able to play the game's entire campaign in VR, according to a PlayStation blog post from Capcom's Candid Tsuyoshi. You'll be able to use the PSVR 2's new Sense controllers to feel the vibration, recoil, and resistance as you interact with objects in the world and fire weapons, Soyoshi says.
Instagram now supports text updates with launch of Notes, adds other new sharing features amid backlash over the intrusion of algorithmic, recommended content into Instagram's feed. Instagram today introduced a number of new features designed to make it easier for users to keep up with their real-world friends. The company is now rolling out several significant changes, including most notably an addition called Notes, a feature Meta had considered turning into a Twitter competitor. According to a recent news report with Notes, users can update their friends using just text and emoji, adding a different format for social updates beyond the images and videos Instagram is best known for. Other new features are also rolling out to stories and will introduce new ways to share with groups. PayPal and MetaMask team up to make it easier to buy crypto. PayPal is primarily known as an online payment method, but the company wants to become an easy way to get started with cryptocurrencies. In that regard, Consensus, the company behind MetaMask, announced that it would add an integration in its crypto wallet so that users can buy cryptocurrencies using their PayPal account. MetaMask is one of the most popular non-custodial crypto wallet out there. It lets you store crypto assets and interact with Web3 products as you can use your wallet as your authentication method.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 launches on PS5 in fall 2023. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 from PlayStation's Insomniac Games will officially be launching on PS5 in fall 2023, Sony announced on Thursday. While we don't have any more specific timing than that launch window, it means that there will be one more major game for next year that you might want to add to your list of things to look forward to. Sony also shared a brief and vague synopsis. Following the events of Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the spider duo of Peter Parker and Miles Morales are back in the next blockbuster action chapter of the Marvel Spider-Man series, Sony's D'Angelo Epps wrote. Sony debuted a brief teaser trailer for the game last year that revealed Venom will be featured as a villain. Grand Theft Auto 5's new ray tracing on PS5 and Xbox Series X looks fantastic. Theft Auto 5 now has ray-traced reflections on PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles. A new patch, spotted by Eurogamer, brings ray-traced reflections to the game's fidelity mode, 30 FPS, adding a lot more realistic detail to vehicles, characters, windows, and basically any glossy surfaces. The results are truly impressive. Now if you walk up to a window, your character's reflection will appear. Or if you venture into areas where there is water or puddles, you'll see reflections of the objects nearby. Much like the ray tracing we've seen in Cyberpunk 2077, it makes the game feel more immersive.
Former US President Donald Trump launches $99 NFT collection. Mr. Trump said, "These limited edition cards feature amazing art of my life and career." Last month, the billionaire launched his third bid for the White House. He triggered speculation this week after saying he would make a major announcement. Some commentators had expected him to potentially name a running mate for his presidential campaign. Instead, Mr. Trump posted a promotional video on his social media platform, Truth Social.
Uber Eats will use sidewalk robots to make food deliveries in Miami. Uber is expanding its use of autonomous delivery vehicles with the announcement that it will soon deploy sidewalk robots developed in Miami, Florida. The six-wheel delivery robots will come from Cartken, an Oakland-based AI company founded by a team of ex-Google engineers known mostly for deploying its vehicles on college campuses. The robots will deliver items offered by a slate of businesses in the Dadeland area of Miami-Dade County, with plans to expand into larger areas of the city and some additional markets in 2023.
Twitter's paid blue tick relaunches after pause. Twitter's paid for verification feature is rolling out once again on Monday. It was paused last month after being swamped by impersonators. It is still $8 per month, but there is now an increased fee of $11 for those using the Twitter app on Apple devices. Twitter's owner Elon Musk has previously said in tweets that he resents the commission fee Apple charges on in-app purchases. This has long been a feature requested by many Twitter users. although there are others who argue that it increases the potential for the spread of disinformation if a tweet is altered after being widely shared.
NASA successfully completes its Artemis I mission. NASA's Orion spacecraft has returned to Earth. The uncrewed capsule safely splashed down into the Pacific Ocean off of Mexico's Baja California around 12:40 p.m. ET on Sunday, marking the end of the landmark Artemis I mission. The capsule reached speeds of about 24,500 miles per hour as it returned to Earth, while its heat shield sustained scorching temperatures of around 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Orion traveled a total of 1.4 million miles through space over the span of 25.5 days.
Returnal is coming to PC, but you'll need 32 GB of RAM to play comfortably. Sony's Returnal is the latest PlayStation exclusive to make the jump to PC, but it comes with a hefty RAM recommendation via WCCF Tech. While you'll need a minimum of 16 GB of RAM in your rig just to get it in a playable state, Returnal's Steam listing recommends at least 32 GB to get the most out of its gameplay and graphics. To get an idea of how unusual this is, not even Microsoft Flight Simulator recommends this amount of RAM. It has a minimum requirement of 8 GB of RAM and recommends 16 GB. Meanwhile, other graphically demanding PC games like Cyberpunk 2077, Red Dead Redemption 2, Dying Light 2, and A Plague Tale: Requiem don't suggest more than 16 GB of RAM.
World Cup 2022, TikTok brings football fever to millions of fans. From Bukayo Saka's spelling school to team analysis and score predictions, our social feeds are showing us loads of content from the Qatar World Cup. Videos under the hashtag FIFA World Cup hashtag have been viewed over 12 billion times since the tournament started, according to new figures from TikTok. Quarterfinal opponents England and France have both picked up more than 1 million followers. And it's not just team accounts growing online.